Welcome guys on E11 Forex Trading. My name is Elijah. On this channel we share about, we share our thought process on different Forex pairs that we'll be taking a look at in this coming week or every weekly basis, on weekly basis. So today we'll be taking a look at DXY, Gbpusd, Gbpjpy, Euro USD. So let's get into it, guys. Yes guys, we'll be taking a look at DXY. So DXY, as we've said, that on a monthly time frame, DXY is still bearish below this downtrend here. So DXY is still going to the downside. So we anticipate that previously we said we anticipated that DXY might come to this area of 88371 areas or so, around this area, between this region here. So we just said that our thought process on DXY is still to the downside, provided it does not break above this trend line, downtrend, and hold above it. But if we still trade below this trend line, we still anticipate that DXY might reach this level at 88371 area or even further below that level. But our first targets also, it is around this area, probably from first is around 889.985 and 8837 area, or 88371 areas there. So that's our thought process on the monthly time frame, is that DXY is still going to the downside. Let's take a look at the weekly time frame. On the weekly time frame, as we shown last week, that there's some continuation pattern to the downside. As you can take a look here, that there's still more pressure that is trying to want to push this price to the downside. So we still anticipate that if price doesn't break above, if this next week candle doesn't break above, or filling this week, or even break above, we anticipate that DXY will still push and continue to the downside to this level or further below those levels. So let's take a look at the daily time frame on DXY. As you can see here, there's something that also is interesting that we think it might be forming. We might have also highlighted it last week. We anticipated that there might be a head and shoulder that is quite forming around this area. So we anticipate that this pair might come and reach this area, maybe retrace there, and then go to this level. That is our thought process on daily time frame on DXY. We anticipate that DXY will push to the downside, moving in that manner, but we do not dictate how price move. So it is our thought process that we still anticipate the price will still push to the downside, provided that this pair is trading also below. There was a fake breakout there, fake breakout. So we anticipate that price may still trade below this downtrend and form some head and shoulder there, and then continue to the downside to those areas of 88985 and 88.371 areas. Even on a daily time frame, let's take a look at a 4-hour time frame. On a 4-hour time frame, also things are quite interesting. So on a 4-hour time frame, probably price might go back and then shoot to the downside, or decide to shoot straight to the downside. So that's our thought process on DXY. Let's take a look at Gbpusd. Gbpusd, let's take a look at it from a monthly time frame. So from a monthly time frame, last week we said our target is this area, and we've already reached our target. This is our target. We set our first target, then second target is around this area. So this candle still look bullish. This monthly candle, we said probably around this area there might be reaction. So if the reaction is not that strong enough, price may push and break and come to this region at 1.43550 area. That's our second target there, but there might be a small reaction and then push to the upside. So that's our thought process. Maybe the coming monthly target, monthly candle may push to the upside or drop to the downside. If it drop to the downside, probably this might be a fake breakout and push down, but we're still bullish on this pair. But it's in a sensitive areas where now sellers are sitting around this region here, so we just need to be conscious. But at this region here, as you can take a look at this candle around this area, also around this area, you know, sellers push the price down. We still expect some big reaction from here, and then a big push to the downside as we shown last week. We still expect a big push, a little bit push to the downside reaction there from a monthly time frame. On a weekly time frame, as you can take a look, price is still pushing to the upside, candle is still bullish, so we still anticipate that GBPUSD also will still push to the upside. So also on a daily time frame, everything still look bullish. This was a strong bullish engulfing candle, showing that price is still having momentum to the upside. So this bullish engulfing candle engulfed this morning star, evening star, engulfed these 3 candle, 1 2 3 candles here. So it engulfs this strongly, showing that there's still a strong pressure, you know, to the upside. So we still expect GBPUSD also pushing to the upside on the daily time frame. So on a 4-hour time frame, what we're anticipating here is that if price also come test this level here, if price come and test this level, then we'll take a we'll take a buy from this area. We'll just take a buy and then pushing, and we push our price, you know, we'll just for at this area. Remember, it was a resistance, now 10 support, so we expect that price will push straight to the upside. It may retrace here, then push up, or from there push straight to the upside. So this is what we are anticipating. It may retrace a little bit deeper in and then push to the upside. So we still anticipate GBPUSD to still proceed to the upside on from a 4-hour time frame also. So let's take a look at also 1-hour time frame. Let's take a look at 1-hour time frame and see maybe what is happening there. So yes, we still anticipate that probably price must still come test this area and push to the upside also. Let's take a look at Gbpjpy. We'll take a look at from a monthly time frame also. We said around this area, if this area is broken, we anticipate the price will push to the upside, and from this region here, price is already moved, you know, price is already moved. Let's check how many pips. Price has already moved from this level to this region, already around 580 pips. So as we've, you know, explained previously, the price will be pushing to the upside. Our target also is there. We anticipate that if price didn't break here, it will go down, but if it break, we anticipate a third touch there, then a reaction probably to the downside. So around this area, we have reached also our target. So if around this region, if price at this region, it breaks above this region here, if price break above this region, we are coming to test this level. We're coming to test this level here. This is a strong also level where there will be a strong push or strong reaction also around this area. But also here, there may be some reaction, probably, you know, there may be some reaction, or there may be a strong push, you know, bounce may be quite strong, pushing, maybe coming to these levels here around 155.40 area or 50 areas around this area, or 156 areas levels around this area, 155, you know, 350 or 156 areas, 100 area or above, so around this area. So that's our target. Gbpjpy from monthly time frame is still bullish on our side, and also from a weekly time frame we still see that Gbpjpy is still so strongly bullish. Looking at these candles, they are quite strongly bullish also, still indicating there's still more pressure to the upside, unless around this area this coming week we have reaction around this area, because it has reached that region where we expect some reaction. So there might be reaction around this area, or price may push even stronger to the upside. So let's take a look at the daily time frame. On a daily time frame, as you can see, this bullish engulfing candle, it engulfed the previous, you know, it engulfed you know, a bearish daily candle there. So there's still some, you know, a sign that price will be pushing to the upside. It closed above, and another candle closed open and closed above, which is, you know, some doji. So price might decide to push down, maybe, you know, on another daily candle, or price decide to push to the upside, or price might decide to come test this level and push up on a daily candle. But overall it's still bullish. There may be some reaction also then. So on a 4-hour time frame, we may maybe see some, you know, price on a 4-hour time frame. If price doesn't break up, price may probably price might retrace, you know, maybe to this region and then push to the upside, or even probably maybe come test here and then push to the upside, or from this area it pushes straight to the upside. So this is the region here. So this is the region where now price might retrace to and then push to the upside. So this is an area where now we anticipate that maybe if it retraces around this area, price will push to the upside. So those are our thought process on a 4-hour time frame on Gbpjpy. Let's take a look at a Euro USD. So Euro USD, previously we anticipated that price will retrace to this region and then push to the upside, and price eventually is doing as we have already anticipated on our day, you know, 4-hour. But let's go to the monthly time frame first. So the monthly time frame, as you can see that this candle push, there's a strong pressure to the upside, you know, indicating that, you know, price might be strongly pushing to the upside to this area. We said our first target is around 1.23715, and then the second target is at 1.25143 area. We still anticipate that price may push a little bit to these levels and then a big drop, you know, to the downside. If price doesn't break above, we anticipate, you know, expected some massive change of downtrend, and price, you know, begin to push to the downside, coming, forming head and shoulder, and then pushing to the downside. So on a weekly time frame, as you can see, everything is trading above this trend line. So we still anticipate that price will come to those regions there. We still anticipate that price will push up on a weekly time frame. So also on a daily time frame, we still anticipate that price also will be pushing to the upside. So price might, you know, come to this level, forming some higher highs, higher lows, pushing to these areas here. That's our first target around this area. So those are our first target around those areas there. We still anticipate that, you know, Euro USD will be pushing to the upside on a daily time frame. So there may be some reactions here. There may be you know, reactions and then pushing up just like that. So on a 4-hour time frame, we still also expect probably maybe a push, a little bit push down and then pushing up, or from here price may strongly push and then move to the upside. So those are our thought process on Euro USD. So yes guys, those are our thought process on these pairs for this coming week on DXY, GBPUSD, Gbpjpy, and Euro USD. Awesome guys, till we meet on our next analysis. Awesome guys.